Hey guys, in today's video, I've decided that I want to tell you about a project that we're going to be doing coming up soon. So, this project has to do with you guys recording yourselves, but I noticed that in your intro videos, a lot of you guys had some interesting camera angles. Very interesting camera angles. Extremely interesting camera angles. Some camera angles made it really hard for me to hear you as well. So I just want to make sure that we all know how to film ourselves correctly, because I have an assignment coming up and I think it's going to be super fun, so I hope you guys think it's fun too. So let me explain that assignment really quick. First of all, this assignment that I'm about to describe to you isn't due until October 4th. So you got some time to work on it. Since this is a music class, I want you guys to show me some of your musical abilities in this assignment. So, in the next few weeks, I want you guys to start thinking about a song that you like. It can be any kind of song, as long as it has appropriate lyrics for school, obviously. But it can be rap, it can be pop, it can be musical theater, it can be rock, it can be goth. But keeping in mind that we don't want to have any crude language, so if there's curse words in it or inappropriate concepts in the song, then you need to make sure you have the clean version of the song for this assignment. Now, there's also very many different ways that you can do this assignment. I don't want it to just be the same for everyone. I want you guys to use your creative minds to make this assignment your own. So I'm going to show you a couple different examples of what you can do while you are home and figuring out what you want to do. First of all, we're going to open up our handy dandy tablets. We're going to open up our camera if we have the tablet faced the right way. We're going to open up our camera, and we're going to set that sucker up for success because we want to make sure our faces are seen and our voices are heard. So I've got my tablet here set up. I'm going to go to video. I'm going to make sure that the camera is facing me, and I'm going to make sure that I can see my full face and probably from the words Whitworth and up. So I'm setting up my camera so that I can see myself well. Right now it's cutting off my head, so I'm going to need to scoot back. Good. Make sure I'm centered right in the middle. Beautiful. And make sure that it's a nice angle. I don't want to be like, hello, my name is Miss White. How are you doing today? Look at this, isn't cute. No one wants to look up your nose. Hello? We want our camera to look at our face, not at our ears, not at our double chins, not at the top of our heads. We want it to be right in the middle. The other thing about this is we don't want to be holding our iPad while we're doing this. We want to set it down so that there's no weird rubbing sounds on the microphone and no like dizzy making movements. We want to set it down so that it's a nice steady view of our faces. So now that I have all the technical stuff set up, I want to figure out what song I want to perform to. So once I pick a song, I can either print out the lyrics and have them to read, or I can just sing the song a cappella. I could sing the song with a track. I could sing the song with a karaoke track with no vocals, but I can also sing with the track, the original track as well. Now, I do have to find a song on a separate device, because if I play the song on my iPad while I record with my iPad, the sound's not going to be good. So I'm going to use my computer that I have to play music. You could use your cell phone, you could use your mom or dad's cell phone, you could use another device that you have in the house, like a computer, or if you have another iPad in the house, you can use that too. If you have an iPod, you could use that. If you have a nice, like, Alexa speaker to play some music on, you could do that. Whatever is the best sound quality that you can find. You could get really fancy with it, too. If you don't want to play a song, but you want to play a song with an instrument, like if you have a ukulele or a guitar or a keyboard or any other band instrument, you could pull that out and play your own version of the song, too. So I'm going to show you a couple different versions that you can do for your project. Version 1, I'm going to sing with the track and the vocals and just sit in front of my camera and sing it. So I like to use YouTube as a way to play music. So I'm going to search up the song that I want to sing today. I'm a huge Panic at the Disco fan, so I'm going to sing Panic at the Disco's song Trade Mistakes. Now I'm going to need the lyrics, so I'm going to put them on the screen for me. Now, I can do a song with the singer singing it with me, or I could also do a karaoke version if I feel really confident. However, I'm a little nervous, so I'm going to do the one with the singer singing with me. I'm going to push play. It's getting ready, okay? So that's ready to play. So my song is ready to go, and I am ready to start recording myself singing it. So I'm going to push record on my tablet. I'm going to get myself into position, scooch myself backwards. Going to line myself up, make sure that my head's not cut off. You can see my whole head, but I'm also centered in my screen, right in the middle. And then I'm going to push play on my recording, and we're going to do it. I'm just going to do about 30 seconds of this song, just so you have an idea of what you should be doing, but you're going to do the whole song. I may never sleep tonight, as long as you're still burning bright. If I could trade mistakes for sheep, count me away before you sleep. I'll stay awake and I trade my mistakes or they fade away. So if you're shy and you're afraid to sing by yourself in person, this is a great option for you. I just want to see you give me a little performance, and this is just for my eyes, so don't be worried about it. So another version you could do, if you are like super talented and you can play a musical instrument at the same time as singing, you can pull out your musical instrument and play the chords while you sing it as well. So for this next option, I'm going to pull out my handy dandy guitar, and I'm going to do the same exact thing I did, but instead of having the vocal track and the sound coming from that computer, I'm going to make my own music. So again, when I feel ready and I'm all set up to record, I'm going to push play on my iPad. I'm going to scooch back so my head is in frame. And if you want to get your instrument in frame too, you can scoot back even farther. Make sure that instrument's in frame so I can see what you're playing. And then you're going to go. You're going to do it. So, I'm going to do it. I may never sleep tonight, as long as you're still burning bright. If I could trade mistakes for sheep, count me away before you sleep, and I'll stay awake till I trade my mistakes or they fade away. So, I've got a third option for you. For all you people who say, I can't sing, I can't play an instrument, I don't do music, I don't know why I'm in this class, well, I've got a solution for you. You all know how to read, right? I'd hope so. You are in middle school. So, this third option is you take the lyrics and you read them to me, as if you're reading a poem. Does that make sense? So I'll pull the lyrics up on one of my screens. If you don't have more than one screen, you might want to print them out if you have a printer. If you don't have a printer, then memorize them. Do a song you memorize the words to, and just say them to me. So I just typed up on Google, Trade Mistakes lyrics, and they are up here, so now I can read them. So, let me show you what your third option is going to look like. So we're here, we're all set up, we're ready to record, so I'm going to look at the lyrics on my screen and read through them nicely as if I was reading a story or a poem. I may never sleep tonight, as long as you're still burning bright. If I could trade mistakes for sheep, count me away before you sleep. 'Cause I'll stay awake and I'll trade my mistakes or they fade away. So, with that, you just gotta have fun with it. Don't look so serious when you read it. Enjoy what you're reading. Try to see some sort of story behind it and try to get into it. Make it interesting for me to watch. I don't want to watch you reading, I love you, you love me, this is the Barney song, that's what it says. That's not very interesting, so give me something interesting to watch. Make it fun, okay? So, that is your assignment that is due on October 4th. You have time to think about what song you'd like to do, and think about what option you'd like to choose. And if you have some sort of adjustment to any of those versions that I did, and you want to be a little bit different with it, a little bit more creative with it, please let me know. Ask me if you think I would think that was a good idea, and I'll let you know. I want you guys to have a little bit of freedom with this one. I want to see how creative some of you guys are. I want you to have fun with it. If you want to add some props to it, you want to wear a costume, like, go for it. If you want to put on some crazy makeup, if you want to, like, tie your hair up in an interesting way, do it. I want to see you guys have fun. So, to refresh our minds on what this assignment is. First of all, we need to make sure that we have good camera angles. We need to make sure that our whole face and our chest is in frame. We need to make sure that our iPad is set down so there's no weird background fumbling noises and there's no dizzy making movements. And we also want to make sure that we are doing what Miss White asked for. We want to make sure that we're either singing a song, or either playing and singing a song, or we're reciting the lyrics. You guys have a long time to figure out what you want to do for this. Make sure you decide early so that you can maybe finish it early. The earlier you get it done, the less you have to worry about it later, right? So, remember, it's due on October 4th. Make sure you ask if you have questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions, okay? I don't want you guys to be like, well, I didn't know, I was confused and I didn't know. If you're confused about anything, ask me. Okay, that's all.